Three.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned into Naughty or Nice. Let's go.
Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal.
Shelly
Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal.
Have you ever met a sister with her shit together? Maintaining, never complaining, trying to make shit better. She's got a real good life with the right frame of mind. She's the real deal, baby, and she know how to grind. On the job or in the bedroom, baby, the truth. And with her by your side, homeboy, you can't lose. Just slip on the dress and go to work like a pro. Then bring that ass home and drop it down to the floor. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's a lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's the lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets.
Shelly light and be the bird.
Shelly light and be the bird.
Shelly light and be the bird.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shelly light and be the bird.
Shelly light and be the bird.
Shelly light and be the
Hey, Facebook.
Hello, everybody.
Hey. Welcome to Thursday, y'all. So nice to see you, lovely, fabulous, happy people on Thursday. Thank God it's almost Friday, right?
Why you sound half dead? Man, God, it's almost Friday. What is wrong, child?
So, girl, I'm trying to keep my eyes open. Well, I'm stuck.
Open your eyes.
Hey, kiddo. He said, hey.
Hi, kiddo.
I gotta sit there. I can't.
I'm trying to make my stuff big.
Not gonna be struggling with these words tonight, y'all. I cannot with these little small words that StreamYard be putting up on my page. So happy Thursday, everybody.
Okay, I got it big now.
Hope everybody's fabulous. Y'all.
Oh, yeah, so do I.
So, B, what's the topic tonight, baby girl?
The topic is, why do you keep your married name if you're divorced or after you're divorced?
Well, I got about 10 of them.
What'd you say?
I said I got about 10 of them. No,
Yeah, pretty much.
I think it's because it's a pain in the ass to change them. Really and truly.
Kiddo said, y'all look like some knights up here. Laugh out loud. Too sexy for live. You crazy.
Whatever. Look. But yeah, I think that's why though. I think hey Vincent, I think me per se, it's a pain in the ass to have to change all that stuff. I mean, you got to change your license, your social security, your bank account.
Hi, Vincent.
Why not keep the name? You earned it. Like Tina Turner said, I earned it. I earned that name.
She said, I want to keep it. My name. And my daddy, what did he say? My daddy.
That's my daddy. That's my daddy name. He said, that's my daddy name. You know, sometimes you want to run from somebody's last name, but then every once in a while, you know, you don't want to go down to the courthouse and change all that stuff. But sometimes
congratulations,
Dwayne. Congratulations, baby. I'm so
just
happy
want to say hello to my beautiful friends. I'm in Cabo. Have fun for us. Turn up for us on that wedding day now.
I know, baby. You was doing it on that beach, boo-boo. You look fabulous. Tell your wife I said congrats.
It was
absolutely
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Manissa said,
walking on the sand with you.
Manissa said, kids school better look like the I can't even talk. Better look that the last names match. Yeah, that too. I said too, sometimes
you won't look like you got a lot of baby daddies.
Right. But still, listen. And you know, too, it depends on what's attached to it. You know, you can have a whole lot of business affairs in that name. You could have like social things or statuses or whatever you may be doing is why some people keep it. I'm talking about dudes who ain't got shit going on and you still want to run around with his name after you done divorced him. Like, Bye. When I divorce you, we good. I don't need your last name. I don't want to be attached to it. No, none of that. That's what
I got about 3.
I'm about to say, why you keep all of your, look, why you keep all of yours?
I just have one for each child. Each child got a last name. I'm just messing with y'all. I just keep Lynch. I just keep my last name and drop the name. I don't keep the names.
Well, when I got married, I ain't changed nothing, so I ain't have to change nothing back. I stayed Bird. I ain't changed no social security card. I ain't changed my license. I ain't changed nothing. So it's just a smooth and easy transition. I ain't do nothing.
Oh yeah. Some men want you to have their last name when you're married to them. They want you to get it right away. Some women don't want it. You know, some women like, I like my last name. It matches my vibe. Some people be like, no, you take my last name.
I mean, to each his own. I'm just like, you know, if we're not together anymore, there's no need for me to keep your name attached to me. Hey, Jeffrey. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know, like I said, you know, some people have different reasons and some have gone through so much hell with the person. They'll be like, the least he can do is, you know, I'm just going to keep this name. That's the least that can happen now. This bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. When this is a whack, man. Yeah, but you know, it just depends on each individual. But I'm just saying.
I do think it's mostly for convenience, though. I think it's mostly for because you don't want to have to go through just all that paperwork. Changing all your stuff. When you're a woman, you got to change a lot. You got to go to your kid's school. You got to change that. You got to go. It's too much changing. You just keep the shit. It's easy to keep.
It's a lot if you decide to do that. But like I said, when I got married, I didn't change nothing. I left everything the way it was. I think I did it because I just knew it wasn't gonna work anyway. So I know this is gonna fall apart. Let me just look it out. Look, that was pointless. I ain't about to do all that. Hey, before
it began.
Right. But I said, amen to that. Good luck to the future. Let me have my last name back.
I mean, you know, the men don't got to do much. You know, men come off easy on a lot of stuff. They come off easy.
I mean, as far as that goes, yeah.
They come off easy.
Hi, Joe. Joe said they need something to hold on to. They thought the grass was greener on the other side. Mad as hell, pick one. So he said, if you don't want to be divorced, basically go ahead and leave him his name and go on about your day. Because, you know, I see a lot of people that I know that are divorced and they still use their hyphenated names, you know, like you do. You know what I'm saying? You use your maiden name and that name of that person or whoever you was married to.
Honey, everybody with that name. It's a lot to change on that. I'm not going to change it right now. No way. Can't do it. It's too much work, baby. Just leave it.
If I was to do that, if I wasn't going to be serious about somebody else, I wouldn't worry about it. But if I was getting into another relationship and he'd be like, well, what you still got his name for? Like, and y'all been divorced.
When you marry me, I'll drop it. How about that? I'll take it off when you do. I'm not going to do that. I would be telling that.
You can pay for me to get it removed, but I ain't just going to go do it.
I'm not going to take it off right now. That's not that important to me. It's bothering you as a name.
Hey, Orlando. Orlando said, hello, Queens. I couldn't pull up today's show on YouTube. I pulled up previous shows, though. I don't know what that's about. We got to check that out, Orlando.
Hey, water.
But yeah, just, you know, I don't know. I'm going to have to ask some ladies that. Why you keep the other than you? Because you just don't want to spend no money. But I'm just saying, like,
I ain't changing. I'd be like, shitting me.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know why, like, I don't know. And how do, like, the dudes that you're dealing with feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Sean said, why do they keep the name? Hell, running my name through the mud. It ain't about running your name through the mud sometimes.
Nobody running nobody's name through no mud.
It could be, too, like I said earlier, a lot of it could be because of the attachment to it and the things that they have going on in that name. And it's easier to keep it than to do away with it. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people.
Yeah, but when you're getting divorced, the judge will ask you, do you want to keep that name or do you want to get rid of it? And I'll be like, I keep the name, honey, because I got a lot attached to that. When I'm done taking everything off, then we can cross that bridge. But I'm not going to take off nothing, honey. There's too much stuff attached to that name. My whole house is in that name. You know, paperwork and when I was licensed, tags and titles and shit. Ew.
My cousin said that too, Joe. Said the kid's last name will be the same. I mean, My kids don't have my name, so we don't sweat it. It is what it is. I'm not going through all that.
Girl, we got 3 names up in here.
Yeah, we do. Everybody got different last names. Even my grandbaby, even he got a different last name. So all of us have different last names.
Yeah,
but that's
too many.
I mean that's cool. They could always change it to mine, but they got to pay for that too. My daughters.
Pay for that big time.
But a lot of times they use my name anyway instead of their dad's name. But you know,
you see that on my screen?
Yeah, I just said that. That's what he said. He said so the kid's last name will be the same. Is why, but it doesn't matter because, well, yeah, I guess if they're with the mama, they want everybody to have the same last name. But still, that don't concern me. I don't be worried about that. Just go ahead. Shit, and my oldest daughter, she don't have my name or her daddy's name because he went and changed his name a long time ago. So it's just like. What about your kids? You change your name and your kids have gone through. So nobody has his name except one of his daughters. She has his name, but my daughter and her brother, they don't have his name. Hey, Michelle. She said, hello, ladies. Tina Turner wanted to keep her name because that's what she was famous for, but I wouldn't have wanted to keep that fool's last name. But she was making money with that name. That's different. That's what I was saying, Michelle. So when you have different attachments to it and, it could be like for your business, your company or whatever, and everybody knows you by that, then it's best to keep it at that point. I'm talking about the people who don't really have nothing going on and you still running around here wanting to keep their names for what? That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Right. Tina wasn't her real name, but that was her stage name, and she had that name copyrighted. So that was her name. She legally changed it. Anime Bullock.
Anime Bullock. Would you want that to be? Can you imagine be like Tina Turner, Anime Bullock? It sounds so long.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. She changed her name legally, so that was her name. Like I was just saying, my daughter's daddy changed his name legally, so she doesn't have my name or his. But I just wait till she don't get married. I'm gonna change it to mine.
Yeah, just imagine if you kept every wedding ring you got divorced from. You'd have a long finger full of shit.
Girl, when mine fell down the drain, I knew that was a telltale sign that I need to get the hell on.
I just say compile them all in one. Get one and then put all of them together. And you have one of all the lovers in your life. All the lovers in your life. I actually know somebody who did that though, and it was actually pretty. Her first husband passed away, and she took her ring and made it one ring, and I thought it was absolutely pretty. But why throw the
He passed away? That was different. We talk about all the ones that's living that you don't went through. You know what I'm saying?
It shouldn't hurt the other dude's feeling. You adding on to the accessories he's already given you. That's what I say. Hey, Joe Baltimore.
Joe said, "I see you sitting there reading with those dry lips. Who got dry lips?
It ain't mine. I got dry, honey. You must be talking about mine's dry lips.
My lips is shiny, honey. Don't do that, Joe, honey. Orlando said, Shell, I don't care what you're called. Hell, I'm working on calling you mine. Orlando got some lyrics, child.
Okay, Orlando, bring it on, baby. Bring it on.
He got some lyrics for you. Hey, Eunice. Eunice said, I didn't even keep my 2 ex-husbands' name. Right. For what?
I know, right? No.
Right. For what?
Oh, by the way, Orlando. Wait, Orlando. I did get that last video. That one was grooving. I just want to tell you that one was nice.
No, but I'm just saying, if there's nothing attached to it and you don't really have a reason to keep it, I mean, I wouldn't keep it. That's just me.
Yeah, well.
But to each his own, child.
It takes too long. When I detach from everything that I have to detach it from, then and only then will I be changing it. But honey, it's too much.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. So I don't know. Everybody different.
I guess to a man, if you're with them, it probably would matter. Like they're probably like, well, why? But then like, if I'm not with you, what difference does it make? Like if I'm just like, if we're like just dating and my name is what it is, it shouldn't bother nobody, I don't think. But then like
Thank
we
you,
said, that's
Eunice.
all. I don't know. People
Huh.
be in their feelings about little stuff, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, to each his own. But I just, thank you, girl. But
Thank you, Eunice.
I don't know. I think when you decide to divorce somebody and move on all the way. Don't be hanging on to stuff, just being attached to that person still in some form of
Well,
fashion.
B, darling, you haven't been married in a long time. When you go putting all your house and your bills and your bank statements and your car and your insurance and all this stuff
First
into
of
this name, and you
all,
get divorced one day, and then you have to go change your whole life, and it's like, oh my fucking god.
my bank statement gonna stay just the way it is. Ain't no attachments
Well,
to that. But now if we get one together, that's different. But my maiden name's still gonna be on there too, is what I'm saying. But I'm
see, I
just
didn't
saying,
drop the
like,
name.
huh?
I kept Lynch and everything. Like Lynch is always hyphenated.
That's
It's
what I'm
never like
saying.
one
Like,
name.
why would I just drop my daddy's whole name? Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a Lynch till the day I die. Whoever I marry, they're gonna have to have Lynch in front of their name. Period.
Yeah,
I've
and
never,
and
ever,
rightfully
ever
so.
other Lynch. Lynch is my
Rightfully
stomping
so.
ground name. No, that's my roots. My
Look, you might want
roots.
to detach from it sometimes.
I know, right? But that's my roots. Not.
Oh God. But yeah, so I don't know. It is what it is. Like I say, to each his own, but some people like to keep it just so people can still know who they are and who they were with. You know what I mean? As far as
Really?
that goes. You know what I'm
What
saying?
about all that?
No, I said some people, not a lot of people, but some people just like they can't, like somebody else said, they can't let go. So they still want somebody, to say like, that was so and so, her name such and such or blah blah blah. You know how some people are, and some people petty like that.
Fans, people on this podcast, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. One of our members, our loyal, faithful, loving kiddo, has made sure that we say this, and we need to get better with saying it throughout the podcast. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, kiddo.
Kiddo said, y'all must. Oh, okay.
That's what he was saying.
Oh, okay. I didn't look at it yet. Orlando said, why would a man take the woman's last name? I've heard of that happening before. Now, I've heard of that happening, and I know somebody a long time ago, I can't remember who they are now, but I remember it happened. But he took her last name because she said she wasn't departing with her daddy's name, and he took her name.
Yeah, that'd be a little weird.
Not about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little different. Like, that's a little.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Like, you
Eunice said, I kept my maiden name when I was married. I just never changed nothing. I just lived like it was.
Yeah, I will never drop Lynch.
I didn't change a thing. So I didn't have to go through all that headache of changing something back.
Right.
And maybe too, I didn't change it because I was so much younger and didn't really, think nothing about it or whatever. But I'm glad I did. I'll just say that and stick to it. But I don't know. Some people just like attachment. But like, say if you're in a relationship like Tina was getting her ass whooped on a daily or whatever, she was like, I earned this name and I'm keeping it, and it ain't going nowhere.
But she had, at that point, she had earned stripes to have it. I mean, I don't blame Tina, honey. She was famous under Tina Turner.
She had a shoulder full of stripes, honey, for them ass whoopings. But I'm just saying. I wonder if there's anybody that use all of their married names when they remarry somebody.
I do. I have Michelle, Bert,
doing
Ray,
that.
Francois.
Put all of them together. Like Liz Taylor was
all of them on there. See, I was married this many times.
Like Elizabeth Taylor was married to 8 different people. This is what she used all 8 names every time she married somebody. She just added to the brood.
Just ugly at that point.
Girl, could you imagine? Hey, Gigi, she said, why would you change your name? I still have my last name and my husband didn't have a problem with it. It shouldn't be a problem. I think a lot of times, I think because of tradition, you know what I'm saying, is why so many people do that. But some people do keep their names. You know what I'm saying?
It depends on the man, though, because some men are just really anal about that. They just want their name. Like, it's like their name or nothing at all. there are some men that are very anal about their last name being your full and only last name. They don't want it hyphenated. They don't want it attached to nothing else. They want their name, period.
Right. That's what I was saying. She made money off that name, so that was different for her. I'm just talking about the ones who ain't getting a quarter from the name and just want to keep it.
Just keep the name, raggedy name. The husband has been dragged all around, and I'm just attached to you now. No.
Sean, what you mean? You talk about because everybody knows me. You need to stop. But yeah, but I don't know. I just be like, whatever. I'm not tripping on that. But like I said, I'm gonna keep mine. And then some people, a lot of people do. But a lot of people do keep their names, like Gabrielle Union. So it's Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade, but they're married.
Well, Kim Kardashian is Kim Kardashian West, but they keep that middle because that's what their career's under. Before I married,
right? She didn't change, but they know they're married, so I mean, it's not a big deal. Everybody knows they're married, but she didn't have to change her name. Bless you.
Prove it to the world.
But yeah, but I don't know. But you just say never get married, huh?
You won't know until you get married again.
I don't foresee that in the future, but it's always a possibility, though. But
please leave a possible in there. I mean, I do want to be a maid at some point in our lives.
I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna get married one day, but he got to be something special for me to say I do. That's all I'm saying.
Girl, I can't wait. I'm going to scream it from the mountain top to the holy, humble grounds of heaven. Be like, my girl done got married. She's married now. I can't wait.
I mean, like we always say at this point in my life now, like, would I really want to get married to somebody? And you know how they say you really are
set. I should be like that, not you. Like, I should be like, I don't want to do this shit again. You only been there once. I mean, you gotta,
You get married 10 more damn times. Stop it.
I'm never getting married again. I'm never gonna be anybody's wife.
I don't believe that.
I'm not.
I don't believe that.
I'm gonna be a booed up boo. I'm gonna be booed up.
Shit, you might remarry one of the other ones. You might remarry one of the exes.
No, never that. No.
Never say never.
I've heard of people doing some shenanigans like that. Love them to death, but no, ma'am.
Some people do. Yeah, I got this bump on my face, and it is hurting so bad. I never get bumps on my face. Steven said Ike wasn't feeling that shit with Tina. He said that was his daddy's blood, sweat, and tears. Shit. Tina's name was Anime Bullock. Said Tina Turner should have been kept. That's what we said, Steven, before you came on.
Everybody know Tina's story, honey. Everybody.
She said, I work hard for that name. I'm keeping the name.
She said, he can take everything. He can take everything. Take everything you want.
Take everything but my name. You can have it all.
Yeah, honey. The judge said, no, we don't give that. She don't even want $1. She gave him everything. How fair was that? She didn't take not even a car.
But that was the only thing he knew that he could take that would really, really hurt her.
That would hurt her. Yeah, like that was it. That would hurt you. But thank God she had a fair judge, because the judge could have been real messy and been like, no, you need to give him that too. But she gave him everything. She walked away literally with nothing.
Yep, she did. And started over.
She deserved it.
Yeah. This dude said I was reading comments with dry lips.
He said it on the line.
In his bag of feelings, but somebody must have gave him his name back.
I can't.
Yeah, he was just like, but anyway, y'all. But you never did really tell us the reason why you decided to keep your names and just drop the X name and then add the new one. Drop until you
I was doing a movement. I figured just keep the movement going. It was all of them. All of them wanted me to keep them. They didn't want me to lose their names. I said, okay, I tell you what.
But you keep them until you marry somebody else.
Yeah. And then I just dropped that one and put on the next one.
You said that shit so nonchalant. You said, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Y'all see what I mean?
Them dudes don't be want me to tell their last name. Go on, they want me to keep the last name. That means bondage. Like, don't get rid of it. Honey.
People want me to
You want
say
your
I'm
name
their
back?
wife. Like, why? I'm not married to anybody. No.
I don't have nobody be sweating me about no honey, no last name. Even the exes want me to keep their names. But then I'm popularly known all over the world for so many different names.
Girl.
I'm gonna be Elizabeth. I'm gonna be
You have to
Elizabeth
Google
Taylor.
yourself. You have
I'm gonna be
to
Elizabeth
Google
Taylor.
yourself.
I come up all of them. I told you when I called Equifax the other day, they said, can you tell us all of your names? I was like, which one do you want to know? which one do you want to know first? I got a lot of them. Which one would you like me to be today? But even at my job now, I'm 2 names. I mean, people call me 2 different names. I answer all of them.
And I pull up my name. I have my ex's name is on there too on some of my stuff, and he's like on my whatever. You pull up all the people that you've been associated. I said, God, that was so long ago. Like, why is that here?
I'm still on some of them exes' life insurance policies, honey. Look,
Yeah,
I'm still tied up to some of that stuff there, girl. They can't be taking me off, honey. I'm bonded.
I mean, but it's like that when you don't end badly. You know what I mean? It's cool.
Yeah, they don't just be, honey. I take care of all them ex-husbands' situations, their situations, their problems, their finances.
One of my always make sure I'm good. He don't care what happened. He like, you good? I might just look up and have some money. I was like, where does money come from? He said, don't ask where it come from, just take it. I was like, okay, shit, I ain't tripping.
They don't, honey. They do. They trust me, I guess. They have to because they trust me with every goddamn thing in the world.
Well, if you're not a grimy person to somebody, it's easy to do that. You know what I'm saying? But if you out here, you just rotten as hell, then no.
I think I've been good, in that area of gray.
I don't have any bad anything with any of my exes, really.
No,
it's never bad.
If they come up, I come up. If they have it, I get it. I don't be stressing like that. Like they treat me very well. Like the
yeah. So, yeah, I don't have that issue.
Why should I be mad? Why should I be mad about any of this stuff? None of them bother me, so
I think when you good to people, it shows, and they know you ain't been no grimy person. They don't mind, still looking out for you or leaving stuff how it was or whatever the case may be, until they, in something different with somebody else. Then that,
even when they in something, honey, they still be reaching for me, baby. They be like, look, these exes, honey, they love me.
Lord,
they love me.
Yeah. You go right ahead.
You go right ahead. Keep your little girlfriends and wives over there. Let them know we ain't doing nothing. We just friends. But I think it's because they trust me, though. I really do. I think it's because they trust me with everything they have. And I'm not grimy.
When they call me, and especially my ex-husband, when he called me, when I tell you, I'll be on the phone crying because he is a whole fool, and we just laugh. I was like, why we couldn't do this back then? Like,
when we were married.
We so cool now. Yeah, we get along so well. It's like, he'll check up every now and then, and we just talk, shoot the shit or whatever, and it's all good. It ain't no hard feelings, no nothing or whatever, So, it's in a good place. But we were so young then too.
You be around mine, and he crazy as the devil, honey, but just loud and it's the same way and loves me to death. Now,
Speaking of, girl, the other morning, as soon as I was. My phone woke me up at 10. Girl, that workout video took me over the top, and I was half asleep.
What are you been doing this thing? I gotta pull it out. Are you serious? I don't be watching it because I just be.
It's outside. We moved it to the garage, girl.
It's cold shit. I would hope his ass wouldn't be outside.
He was sweating so bad.
Early in the morning.
He said, "See, the weight, all that stuff. My leg's not gonna give out on me." And right, I must have
leave him alone. I gotta pull it up. I'll pull it up after I get off this live. You said it woke you up.
Yeah, it was early too.
But you
I
gotta
was
be able
like,
to laugh at some of
okay.
that
I
stuff.
said,
You
shit,
know,
I ain't laughing. I need to be doing it with her.
you
Look,
bid them
Skype
farewell and you
me in
be
or
happy for
Zoom
them and
me
they
in or
happy for you.
something. Look, I need to Zoom my ass in or something because I need to be doing something.
Look, we
But
don't want the poor
girl,
man to have a heart attack jumping around in the garage. In the garage. 54.
you just thought.
Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Just a nudge. I can't though.
That's
That
what
shit's
somebody else
hilarious.
said too, Felicia. And hey, girl, she said because my children have that same name. But I mean,
Yeah.
and I guess too, if you don't plan on getting married again, you know what I mean, you could keep it or whatever. But I mean, like I say, to each his own.
But then when you
Because
go,
all of us have the same. I mean, as far as my siblings and I, we all have the same last name. And just like and then one of my sisters was married, but she hyphenated her name too.
yeah, I kept mine hyphenated.
Michelle said, I mean, I wouldn't want to keep my married name, but maybe if the divorce wasn't ugly and y'all were still cool with each other, the man probably wouldn't care if you kept his last name. Maybe not. But then if he married somebody else and she got an issue with it, that's just what it is, her issue.
I mean,
Can't
at
nobody
that
make
point,
it
it
up.
really is, and you
Yeah,
know, I mean, what I gotta do
because
with
she be
you?
like, why she still got your name? Why you worried about it if you the one over there with him? You know what I'm saying?
You always gotta worry about the ex. They ain't worry about the exes. I mean, like, why?
None of my exes are in danger of having to worry about me because when I'm done, honey. Ain't no backtracking. I'm good. Nope. Because I feel like if it's where it is and we couldn't make it there, you sure ain't got to worry about me when you get with somebody else. She could have them problems.
Is she mad?
Felicia said, my divorce wasn't ugly and I don't give a F what she would say for real, for real. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said, Felicia. That's her problem,
That's
not a
her
you, me, or
problem. It really
nobody else's
is.
problem.
It's
That's a
her
her
problem.
problem. Who
It's just like,
cares?
why? What if you just like his name?
Hey,
You might
Rich.
match
Rich
yours
said, I
better.
want my name back. Why?
Yeah, well, you ain't getting it.
Why would you want it back, Rich? But what would be so bad for her keeping it? Orlando said, I think Nicole Murphy kept his because it's her brand. Right. And that's what we said earlier. Sometimes it depends on what all the name is attached to, Orlando. And again, I'm saying, like, I'm talking about the ones that keep it just to be keeping it and the person ain't really got nothing going on or nothing at all, is what I'm saying. Hi, Demetria. She said they were marriage material. Yeah. She said they was keeping the name because they were marriage material and want to keep the name just so they'll stay associated with the person, basically.
Hey, Renee.
Hi, Renee. Rick said he want his name back, right, Renee? He said, I want it back. Give it to me. Give it to Rick.
Even when you be with a man, when you've been with a man for 17 years, 10 years, 5 years, you earned it. You earned it. I don't care how bad it is. You earned it.
My cousin said, if you didn't have chaps or a chap or the chaps is grown, move on. It don't even matter. Because 9 times again, unless it's the son, the daughter's name is going to change anyway when she get married or if she gets married.
I can't even say that's why I kept mine. I think it just was for me, it was just paperwork. I ain't like doing paperwork here. Like, nope, it's not that big of a deal.
Right. So now everybody in your house got a different last name because you remarried. When you was with the ex, you and the son had the same name, but now his name is different too.
Yeah, everybody named different.
Think about that, did you?
We just run a little tent up in here. We're all the names.
You ain't think about that, did you?
We are the alphabet family. We are.
Right. Rich said, I was cool, but my ex-wife is vicious. I wanted nothing else to do with that lady. Okay, that's different then. Because you don't want her because she's mad or she may be vindictive to run your name through the mud. You definitely don't want that.
Attach a lot of bullshit. Now that's different. We saying if it's bad, it's just understandable.
Lisa, 35 years, you earned that name to keep it, child.
Heck yeah, 17. I earned all these names. All these
Look,
stripes.
she was with him when I was little. Look, she was with him when I was little. Brenda said, hey, Brenda. She said, why does it matter? It's up to the person. It's their business. It's their prerogative. Yeah, we said that too, Brenda. That is. Lisa said, my name is hyphenated and that's my professional brand. Right. So it would be too much for you to change it and then trying to reintroduce just you and your maiden name as opposed to everybody knowing how it is and when you've been doing it for so long. You know what I'm saying? So that wouldn't make sense to change it at that point. Hey, Peanut, she said, I think if you're divorced, you should give his name back. Why keep it? That's what we were saying, Peanut. It depends on what's attached to the name with that person. You know, as far as like Lisa said, it's her professional brand. It could be like a whole lot of different things tied to it. Why you would want to keep it, and it's easier to keep it than to change it. I'm talking about the ones who ain't got shit going on. You just run around here still want to keep their name for what? Why? No. Tree said, some, not all, is still wishing and praying. That's true. And maybe some women think, well, if they're going to get remarried again or something. So they just keep it in hopes of not having to change it again. Valon said, Valon said, what the Bible says, brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended. But this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things are before. Philippians 3:13, not going backwards. Okay, yeah, that's what it say. Tree said, I want everyone to know I was married to him. That's what I said to Tree. A lot of times that's the only reason why she go keep it. So yeah, I was with his ass and I'm gonna keep this day. Especially too if you don't went through some crazy stuff and you just be like, that's just like why? What I'm gonna do that for? This is the least
crazy.
Look, this is the least I could do to make him miserable. I'm gonna keep his name anyway. Hey, Sunshine, she said, too much paperwork. Hello, ladies, on my way to work. Every time you come on, you on your way to work. She's in Japan. Right, Peanuts, I know that's right. But yeah, so it's it is a lot of paperwork, like Shelly was saying earlier. And in her case, child, she'll probably still be digging the paperwork. Talking about you, Shelly. She'll be digging the paperwork trying to get that
over here. Well, you know, I ain't no shit with this story, honey. It is what the hell it is.
Jazz, she be having to go to foreign countries to get her shit right.
Yeah, honey, I gotta go too far to travel the world to change some of these names. No.
That's why when you go to other countries and get married, you still have to get your marriage license here. And you basically having a ceremony somewhere else, but it doesn't even count if it's in another country. Unless you already have your stuff.
You still gotta come back here and file all that damn paperwork. Trust me.
Yeah, exactly. So like, if I get married, I'm having a destination wedding.
I'm having a destination right in my backyard.
Your yard is pretty enough to do that.
You're thinking like, when you do the big elaborate wedding the first time and you do the big, what else do you need to do after that? Isn't it just going to the courthouse and saying I do? Like,
it saved you a lot of money.
I mean, then
it could just be me and him, and I'm good with that. Like, and I want my kids there.
I mean, you invite all these people who you don't, that you invite from all over the place, and then you're doing it, and then that one day is gone after that, and then you just spend all this money. Think,
you know what? That's for the people. That's really not for you.
Pretty much.
When you do that, you spend all that money, people eating, they drinking good, they doing all this, and then people don't think, like, unless you financially secure like that, don't think I gotta live after this. This is like for a day, and then you plan and plan and plan for months and months and months. Sometimes people plan for a year or two because of all the stuff they want, and then it don't even last a good hour, 2 hours, and it's over with, and you don't spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Like,
I know.
No. I could find something else with that money. We could go, just have a few friends and go to a destination or something and do it that way. And it could still be nice and simple. You ain't got to spend all that money to have something nice. That's all I'm saying. Because your last one, you spent a grit.
And everybody got sick. It made the news.
Yeah, I'm still sick.
Everybody was sick on that last wedding, honey. It was terrible.
I'm still sick. Lisa said nothing. Had a huge one at first, like 37, and originally, dang, it was that many people in your wedding. Originally in the wedding, planned for 1.5 years. That's what I'm saying. It's like a
Yeah, it was
lot,
a lot.
but you got your money's worth, Lisa.
Because what I
You got
had,
your
Vaughn, I
money's worth.
had like, me and her was about the same. I had about 47 people up there standing up there with us. Who was like 50,
No,
8,
all
9,
together with the
22?
bridesmaids and the grooms, it was like probably 24,
Yeah, and
26,
then I had
something like
190
that.
guests. It was big. It was just too much.
Y'all
And
did.
I
She
was
found the
tired.
highest damn bridesmaid dresses that we could get, and I was like, "You got me paying for this dress because if you get married again, bitch, I'm wearing this same dress."
Look, the colors ain't gonna change. The colors will not change.
Lisa,
I'm
you
wearing
know
the
I had to
same
mess
wedding.
with
I'm wearing
you.
the same wedding dress.
Look,
Cut
Lisa,
it off, make it
look.
look different.
Look, she had us paying so much for them damn bridesmaids dresses. I said, "Look, if you get married again, I suggest you keep the same colors. I don't care what
Keep the
everybody else
same
wears. I'm wearing
colors.
the same damn
Just do
dress.
it a little different, a little differently. Yeah,
I'm wearing
no,
the same one. I promise you."
no.
Valon said, "Yes, I agree with that, ladies. If I do it again, I don't want the big wedding anymore. My home will be great, or one of my assistant ministers or justices of peace." Yeah, you don't have to have all that. And I too think when you get now, if it's your first time, of course, every woman or girl wants a nice wedding. But when you get to be a certain age, I don't think you need all of that. Like say at my age now, I don't need no big old wedding. Like no, I don't even fool with that many people to be having no big old wedding. First and foremost, and if the most people be there, a big family.
And that's
But
no,
stuff
that
that-
hell, that's be half the wedding. The family.
yeah, you know my family is huge. But all of them don't. I ain't all of their taste, so I don't even worry about that either. But Michelle said, "What do you think about Tracy Edmonds, Babyface's ex, wanted to keep Babyface's name for business reasons, and she was supposed to be marrying Eddie Murphy? Well, of course, they didn't get married, so she did the right thing, keep her name. And you know, she was also with
Mm-hmm.
Deion Sanders, a football player. So
Was
she
she
has
with him for real?
a lot, huh?
She with Deion Sanders?
Yeah, she has a lot attached to that name. So it wouldn't make sense for her to change it because that's what people know her by. Because it's like you have to rebrand yourself and reinvent yourself if you drop that name and everybody knows you by that business name and it's associated with your professional life.
That's true.
Oh Lord. She said 250 to 300 guests were at her reception.
Yeah.
She said my mama bought her corn and cooking set. Yep. Yeah, that was a bit weird. It was huge. And then too, she the only girl. She had two brothers, well, she had two brothers, but being the only girl too, you know, they just wanted everything right, I guess. I don't know. I think the
Perfect.
only girl
Yeah.
and then the baby or the oldest daughter is like the big deal for the parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But your marriages and wedding people they be like that old Cindy Poitier movie, Who's Coming to Dinner? They don't know who the fuck you bringing.
People I didn't even know that my who knows?
Your daddy, boy. Oh my God.
Who knows?
Oh, Jesus. All right. Look, they never know what's going to happen with you, honey. You a wild card. You know, you Floyd's baby. He done blew dust up here, had me sneezing to death today, throwing leaves and dust and debris all about outside. I said, Floyd, I can't breathe. He ain't heard nothing I said on that damn lawnmower. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
Them damn nuts are so
I guess
good.
I
Oh
had
my
to
God.
cross that bridge if I ever got. But if at this point, if I marry somebody, we gonna stay married forever. I ain't going through trying to meet nobody else, trying to get to know somebody. If we married, we married. That's it.
If you want to leave, you leave.
You
We're
know,
gonna be together.
Lisa,
We
you know
never
that's his
divorcing.
favorite thing, being out there in that yard on that darn lawnmower. But yeah, but I just no. Somebody told me, he said, I said, if I get married, I'm not getting divorced. This is a wrap. You just gonna have to be stuck with me. He said, the way you run around, we'd have been divorced. I said, I'm a free
That's half the
spirit.
battle.
I'm a free spirit.
That's half the battle of being married. Just the getting to know each other in the same space at the same time, and Your ways and
But
my
I think
ways.
that's my thing too. You know, I'm used to going and coming as I please, and then have to be considerate of another person's feelings, how they feel about you doing this and doing that. But too,
Mm-hmm.
in the same breath, if you knew this person was doing all this when you met, why try to change them when you get married? I know, Lisa. Yeah, but
Yes.
why try to change all that? Then if you know I'm out here trying to do something and I'm gonna be gone here and there, as long as the person ain't doing nothing wrong, it really shouldn't matter. And when the person is there, they they're giving you the time that you need and whatever, being attentive to whatever the case may be, then it should be good. Because that's why I always say when people get with somebody, they stop doing the things that they want to do and just consume themselves with what that person wants. And then they lose themselves and just end up bitter and resenting the person. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
So I ain't stopping nothing I'm doing. I'm just putting it out there. I can compromise. I can compromise now,
I can
but like,
compromise a little bit, just a little bit.
right, Lisa, that's what I'm saying. People think they can change you. You can't change anybody. You have your own life. And that's why I always tell people you have your life, they have theirs, and then you have your life together. You know what I'm saying? And then that life that you have together, those are the things that y'all like to do. And then if you're still doing your own thing, that means y'all can have something interesting to talk about all the time. It's not just about you sitting and waiting on him to do what he's doing, because a lot of women do that. Wait for the man to make the move, and they sitting at home, then they bored. Then they want to go out and cheat. Then they want to do this, whatever the case may be, because they're not getting that attention. Go find you something to do. Enroll in a knitting class, take a photography class, do something. Go take pole lessons.
Do something that occupy your time.
Yeah, occupy yourself. Don't just sit there and just enthrall yourself with somebody else's world and you lose your whole self in them. Negative.
Happens all the time.
Amen to that, my sister. Forever is it. You right, as the song says, by Heat Wave, always and forever. That's what I say. When he leave me, it's gonna be because he in an urn or he in the ground. Just kidding.
That's terrible, Mandolin. Terrible.
I just threw knitting out there, Lisa. Ain't nobody still be going to knit. But no, just like, just have something going on for yourself and don't lose yourself in people. Yes, Orlando, I said pole classes. You got to keep it spicy and keep it exciting, honey.
Put a pole in the middle of your bedroom floor and just spin on that occasionally.
Yeah, people get bored.
Just spinning.
So, and that's another thing too.
Women do.
Say that again, Shell.
I said women do. They tend to drown themselves into their men, and then they forget they have a brain.
A lot of times. But I was gonna say, a relationship is like a job. You got to keep reinventing things to keep it exciting and keep the pizzazz in your relationship, because that's what's wrong. People that get bored, they get complacent, and they get used to whatever it is and get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I like to have fun. I don't like boredom. Hi, Randall. You too. We haven't seen you in a long time, Randall. Where you been? But
man, you get off the grid, baby.
Yeah, but it's just like, you just got to do stuff to make you happy. And if you happy, that person, but there's some people just miserable. I don't care what you do, they just ain't gonna be happy. Period.
Right.
And they will drain you. She said, but men do too need to recreate. Yeah. I love men that know how to be spontaneous and has a great idea as a way to do things and come up with new things to do.
Look how your little face just lit up on that, B. Yes, I was talking about that earlier on my cast. I said, ain't it something more better than somebody telling you constantly that they love you or they want to do this, instead of them just coming and just doing it when you don't expect it, it just throws you all off and you be like, yes, you just did something to me. Like, instead of talking about it all day long.
I like surprises, honey. I love them.
Yes, honey, surprise me. Throw me off. Throw me off.
Shit, surprise me. If you play instruments and you play the guitar and I come over there or something, just be butt naked in front of the door with just a guitar.
Strings on Mama Jaja. Put the strings on there. Take it. Put the strings on there.
Let's lay my body out, play the guitar. Music.
Let's make it something I can feel.
I just got with that girl. He could play that guitar. He play the drums right up off of you. I'm trying to tell you. I said, next time I see you, I said, I want you to be playing the guitar naked. Just that.
Just move to the
He said, oh shoot. He said, I ain't naked. Guess what he had on?
What?
Some socks in the guitar.
No, honey, that sex appeal means something. You gotta have just a little bit of it.
Girl, I'm trying to tell you, I need somebody that's fun and like to just do things and just
do stuff. Laugh. You gotta laugh. You can't be all tight all the time. You've been on bust a gasket being upset all the damn time. Life ain't that serious, honey. Gotta take the good, bad, and just smile.
Look, I ain't stressing myself like that with nobody. I've done it. I'd never do it again.
You know I have when I'm like, Lord Jesus. But no, it's not that this. I always say at my peak age of life.
You don't want to be with somebody. And then you got these people, you with them so long, they claiming you was their wife, but you're not really married to them. And then this is like, you somebody's wife, and you did. I ain't been nobody churching for nobody preaching. You better go and get out my face right about now.
Look, Mama, I'm just a girl who's somebody's daughter. Like, that's it.
Yeah, but you have people that do that and want you to do all the wifely things or whatever, but they still ain't doing what they supposed to be doing to make you want to do those things. But they feel like they deserve more than you do. No, it don't work like that.
Hey, no. Keith, honey. Keith wrote a mouthful.
Ooh, this is my cousin. Hey, Keith. Keith said, well, my daughter, she got married but kept her last name. If I was to know she was going to do that, I would have had my grandson and both in my last name. But she just had a baby and it's in my last name. He's my grandson, Omarion Keith Counts. Oh, she named him after you. I'm so proud to have a grandson named after me. I bet so.
Oh,
that's all right.
Sweet Keith.
Boy, if he act like his grandpa, he gonna be something special.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Lisa. Look, you said bye, Felicia. Not that way, Lisa. Right. He says, so Shelly, when are we flying again?
Baby, Randall, I'm ready for you, baby. I'm ready for you now.
I missed that. What happened?
You know, Randall was the guy that I met in Virginia at the airport. Remember, I met this guy and I said he was really sexy and he took care of me. That was my baby, y'all. He held it down, his sexy ass.
Yeah, honey, she said you took really good care of her when she wasn't feeling well. He
did, honey. He knows from a can of paint. Complete gentleman. I'm talking about who.
That just shows you some good people left in the world. That just shows you some good people left in the world.
And we did.
You froze, my dear. She must have been getting ready to tell something she probably shouldn't have, y'all. That's probably why she froze up. Look at her face. I'm frozen up. So
I don't know what happened, y'all. Our servers are going.
You still froze. Look, y'all. She must have been getting ready to say something she shouldn't have said. Her face froze. Look at her.
Yeah, Randall. Whenever you're ready, we can go fling whenever you want to.
I'm ready to go
Virginia
somewhere
to do something one day.
Now. I'm ready to go somewhere now.
I couldn't hear you. You know my thing was spinning. I didn't hear you, and I don't think you heard me.
I said I'm ready to go somewhere now.
Yeah, he did.
I'll be so glad when they get this pandemic a handle on it, so people can go back to normal life.
I know.
He said you're the sexy one. Okay,
Randall. I tell you, Randall had a little hit. Randall was sexy. He was sexy, honey.
Okay, he said, come on.
Look, I had to feel out if he liked black girls. Then when I found out he did, I said, yes.
Look, he said, come on. Mm-hmm. He ready for you, Shell. He said, Virginia welcomes both of us. Okay. I used to live in Virginia. What part of Virginia are you in, Randall? I used to live in Virginia. Long time ago. A long time ago.
Well, now that we have the invite.
Look, that was a lifetime ago. Literally.
I didn't even know that, V.
That's when I was married. When I was younger, a lot younger.
Oh shit! I just chipped my toenail polish.
Okay, you're in Williamsburg. Okay. That's very historic.
I guess he'll be coming to Williamsburg.
Williamsburg is very, very historic. It's a historic place.
But Randall shows you a good time. He knows how to have a nice time. He knows how to make you laugh.
That's what we love, because we laugh all the time. We'll come. We sure will. We sure will. Listen, we always looking for somewhere to go, but this pandemic got a damper on us. I think I'm recovering from the person she had me with last week that had COVID.
You need to stop your shenanigans, Vaughn, really.
I'm still mad,
y'all. I gave her the coronavirus, y'all. She needs to stop. I ain't getting a little child nothing. She's going nuts, and she has nothing. She didn't have symptoms. She thinks she has symptoms.
How you know?
Because you don't have any. She gonna wake up in the middle of the night talking some, I'm coughing in my throat itching. I was like, girl, stop. Please stop the
I swear to God, after he said that, I think my throat just started hurting and my body started aching.
She did. She was in aching pain the whole goddamn night. It was like, my throat hurt.
Y'all, we got back. I sprayed myself down with Lysol. I took the longest shower, wiped myself down in alcohol.
And she is not lying. She did forever. I was like, okay, we're never going to go to bed. ever.
I was so mad at her, y'all. But I went back and watched the video, and my face was like, I'm going to put it on TikTok. I am going to put it on TikTok. But he said, I'd love to have you, and I'd have to take you both out somewhere nice. That'll be cool. Cool.
We'll make that
just
happen.
Let us know your availability. Inbox Shelly with your information so we can plan something.
Look, I already know all Randall's information. I don't even know any more Randall's information.
I don't even know why I said that.
Yes, I already know.
I don't even know why I said that.
No, I already know Randall's stuff. He talks to me. He's a sweetheart, like I said.
Well, y'all.
Oh, it's
anyway,
3 more minutes, y'all. 3 more minutes.
Huh? I was about to say, anyway, back to the topic at hand.
3 more minutes.
If you feel the need to keep your ex's name, your ex-husband's name, after you're divorced for professional reasons, so you and the kids have the same last name, all that stuff, that's fine and good. But I think that's holding on to the person a little bit. Maybe not so much. And a lot of people don't think like that, especially if it's, for professional reasons. But if it's for reasons other than, that, and for this, just so the kids can, y'all all have the same name or whatever the case, and you just want to hold on to the name just because he with somebody else. Because I heard women say, well, I got his name too if he with somebody else, so I still got his name too. I was the first one. I was like, but you ain't heard no more. Like
somebody have it over a name? No.
Because people do shit for vindictive reasons, and I think that in that case, get that man his name back and go ahead on. Or just be like me when you get married. The marriage license still goes say my name, what I was born with, and his name.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm never dropping Lynch, so that's gonna be a given. But
yeah, but people take that seriously though. Some men get really offended when a woman don't want to take his name.
Well,
and then sometimes when women have kids, they'll name if they chose to drop their maiden name, they'll put it in their child's name when they have that baby, so that their name could still live on or whatever. Beyonce mama, that's Beyonce was her mother's last name, so it was Tina Beyonce, so she named Beyonce her that name because I guess that it wasn't a whole lot of them. So she'll always have that name.
Right. Well.
But yeah, so
ladies, just keep the name that suits you best.
Or do like Shelly. Just keep it to the next husband come along and you drop that name like a bad habit.
You let it go.
You know what I said?
You let it drop it like a bad habit.
Drop it like a bad habit, y'all.
You let it go and let it be gone.
Well, I'm gonna just tell you right here, right now, in front of all these people, I ain't buying no more bridesmaids dress. I'm gonna wear that one to the next 10 weddings.
We're gonna cut that. We're gonna cut that one short. We're just gonna cut it to a mid-level dress.
Look, every time we go, it's like I said, that look like the same dress. I'm gonna cut about an inch off. You know, I'm
Cut
short,
about
so I
an
can
inch off.
cut. I'm gonna cut
I know,
it to
right?
the
The
mini
color
dress.
will be burgundy. Girl,
Look,
I'm not doing that again.
It was apple red. That's what it was called, apple.
Apple red. It was pretty though.
It was real pretty and real expensive.
It was expensive. It was high though, but you know.
You know, I was fussing about the dress. She said, "It don't matter what it is. If I had to pay $1,000 for a dress that you wanted me to wear to be your bridesmaid or your maid of honor, I would get it. It doesn't even matter."
Why did she make me sound like a psycho when she talks? Anytime she mimics me,
But
she
did
makes
you
me
not
sound
say that?
like I be flying off my rockers. I was so upset because Vonda fussed about that goddamn dress for like 5 days. Well, Michelle, I don't understand. I'm never gonna wear it again. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, Vonda.
Have I worn it again?
I mean, this
Have I worn it again?
Look, where you want to go?
Has
Where you
anybody
want
worn
to
it
go?
again? Where- You about made
Nobody
me
wears
tell
their
you, where
dresses
it?
again.
Where am I gonna
Nobody
wear
wears.
it to?
Nobody wears their dresses again, Vaughn.
I could wear it Christmas because it's red. And find me a long
Wear
meat
it
coat.
for New Year's. You know, cut the bottom and wear it for New Year's. It'd be rather sexy.
And see,
Y'all,
now,
she be fussing all the time. See, her little wedding gonna come up. She gonna go pick some bougie ass dress, and she gonna be like, "Well, you know, I paid $XYZ for yours," and and that's how it's gonna sound.
yep, she is absolutely correct.
And I'll be just as quiet and humble and be like, "Girl, I
She's
got
just
you."
a line. I mean, Vonda,
I be like, "Girl, I got
you
you."
fussing about this, but now you want to spend all this money on this dress, Vonda? Really, bitch?
It
Huh?
had to be. They had to be in unison. I mean, they couldn't have like all kinds of, you know, it had to look some type of way. And see how pretty y'all looked on that day, on that special day.
Pretty.
And after that,
broke
everybody was
food.
shitting. And after that, everybody was
Pretty and
shitting.
broke. Oh, y'all did. And she saw a roach, and it was over. The honeymoon was over.
Girl, I must have lost my mind. Look, it was not good at all.
As much money as you spent, and the food was so good, y'all, but everybody got sick because somebody didn't wash their hands. What
They
was
shit
that?
on their hands. The neurovirus.
What was it? Yeah,
The neurovirus.
Yeah, neurovirus. Everybody was sick.
The neurovirus.
Like sick. I was sick for months.
Keith wrote something very long.
Keith said, "Hell, I've been trying to get both." I did say both my wife out of my last name, and they don't want for nothing in this world. They just don't know I got a will. But the good thing about that, y'all, why keep their husband's last name to draw the retirement? That's true. I didn't think of that, Keith. I know my sister got her husband's retirement, and he left it to her. It's a good thing, or is it a bad thing? Me, I don't want to leave them nothing. I don't even want them to want to retire. That's for damn sure. Keith said he don't want to leave them shit.
Damn,
But you know, I
Keith.
didn't think of that. You know, a lot of times they have to keep the name too if they're on benefits, especially like military stuff or whatever the case may be. And if they remarry, they you know, that's forfeited, all types of stuff. So Keith, I didn't even think about that. That is a lot of other reasons for that too. Insurance policies, whatever the case may be. Yeah.
That's why I keep all my last names.
Okay.
Everybody's policy, I ain't dropping shit. Look, as long as them wheels go on. Mm-mm.
We ain't got to be married. If you with me long enough, guess what? We're going to go get
We got a life insurance policy already on you. You just don't know yet. Look, you don't know yet. I'm just kidding.
Girl, I'm trying to tell you.
I am on the
And you're
phone
going to pay it on time every month. We ain't even playing like that.
I'm gonna be a well taken care of widow from 3 different people.
That's awful to say, Shelley. That's
But
just
it's so
awful.
true.
It makes
It's
you sound like a
true.
gold digger.
I can't, y'all. Anyway, y'all, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Share. It's a button, y'all. You press it. It has a little thumb at the bottom of the screen to the left, to the right.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Naughty Nights 22. And y'all, please try to go over to our YouTube channel.
Follow us on all platforms.
Oh, no matter what, even when you get off of here, just go to the YouTube, look up Shelly Live and V Love Bird, and just click the subscribe button and the little bell for the notifications. Because we're gonna eventually start just porting from YouTube, and we're working on Instagram, so we won't be on Facebook doing it.
So you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go to the YouTube channel, okay? Okay, do you hear me? You have to go to the YouTube channel.
What she say?
Okay.
No, not Orlando.
Night Orlando. We shall see you in the morning water. So beautiful, lovely, sweet babies. It has been a pleasure. We'll see you again on Monday. And of course, you know I post up all the time, so y'all will see me throughout the weekend.
Y'all see her in the morning, y'all see her tomorrow afternoon, y'all see her Saturday, and y'all see her Sunday.
Yes, and I maybe I'll post up tonight. Who knows?
And don't forget, y'all, her Shelly Live After Dark is
and it's coming to life, y'all. It's coming to life.
It's in production. So y'all stay tuned for that. And it's members only, a fan page only. So you have to inbox her for the details should you want to do that.
Anywho, you lovely people, we're about to go. It's been real. The topic's been grand. If you have a topic you would like us to discuss, please drop it in our inbox. We'll be more than glad to talk about it, no matter what it is. No topic is too busy, too graphic, too whatever you want to call it. If you want to know stuff about us, just inbox us, ask the question. Don't assume.
Right.
Anywho.
I'm gonna take my dry lips in here and run me some bath water. And wait for my
you had dry lips reading the message.
Yeah, so you trying to read these comments with dry lips. You lucky we got a good sense of humor.
Have you ever met a sister with a shit together?
We're gonna say good night. We love you guys. And like you said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on
with the right frame of mind. She's the real deal, baby, and she
know how to grind. On
the job or in the bedroom, baby.
You know that song been playing the whole time, right?
No.
It came on. It was just playing out the blue. I was like, Vonda, did you notice? Did I hear the song playing? Anywho, y'all, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. That's like a technical glitch. This is Shelly Live and
V Love Bird. It's been going that lately.
Too. I know. It's StreamYard got some shenanigans going on. We love y'all. We'll see y'all Monday.
Night.
Next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned into Naughty or Nice. Let's go.
Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal.
Shelly Live and V Love Bird. Have you ever met a sister with her shit together? Maintaining, never complaining, trying to make shit better. She's got a real good life with the right frame of mind. She's the real deal, baby, and she know how to grind. On the job or in the bedroom, baby, the truth. And with her by your side, homeboy, you can't lose. Just slip on a dress and go to work like a pro. Then bring that ass home and drop it down to the floor. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's a lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's the lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets.
Shelly Live and V Love Bird. Shelly Live and V Love Bird. Shelly Live and V Love Bird. Yeah. Shelly Live and V Love Bird. Shelly Live and V Love Bird. Shelly Live and V Love.
Night.
Night.